Again, it's been a long 3 days. I know a lot of y'all are waiting to come on my notification. We'll wait a few seconds. Here's what we have so far. We're going to wait a few more seconds. I know some other people are probably going to pop on here. We did just get through meeting with the owner. Went over the numbers on a lot of different things. Looked at a lot of different paperwork. Been out here going over this stuff. Anyway, here's what we got so far. After going I'm very stressed at the moment. It's been a bad few days, as y'all know who's been following on this. Here's what we got so far. Those guys who have not got their settlements yet, we now know why. We did a run because we were explaining to him that we're not getting them. He said no, we are getting them, because he went down and checked himself. He seen that they were sent out. We showed him on the phones that they weren't sent. So while he was here, we did a test of the email system, and it is not working correctly. He is getting on that. He's got some IT guys going to get in there and work on that right away. But that's the reason some of you have got your settlements, some of you have not. They do show all sent. We've seen that. They just didn't get all sent for some reason. So, settlements they're working on. The settlements are done. They showed sent. So now we're just actually trying to get them sent. So, we got to wait on IT to fix that problem. He was unaware of the problem. He just seen that they showed sent, so he thought, we were doing something wrong. And then when we ran a test, he couldn't get anything down here either. So he did call in. He's calling in IT and some other people to look at the email system to get that rectified. So if you have not received a settlement yet, they can receive our emails. We're just not getting theirs. So send an email in and let them know, and we'll try to get those resent as soon as they can. That's all I can say about the settlements. Day cab situation. We all know we were all frustrated out here dealing with the day cabs going around us. That is no longer a problem. Day cabs are all going to be pulled out of here. He's going to find some other trucks for the company drivers and everything. All day cabs will be pulled out within the next week. And this week while they're here, they will be sitting in line with the rest of us. He's going to have to move the company driver to some other vehicles and get some other stuff to do, because, if he's pulling day cabs out, he understands the situation now that he was down here and seen it. So I guess seeing is more of a, we could tell him all day long, but he didn't really see it. So once he's seen it, he's like, yeah, that's not right. Owner operators, what about the escrow? What did he say about the escrow? Give me just a second. The escrow account is for this purpose, guys. It's not to fix trailers and stuff. The escrow is in case, and we've had this happen. I know it's happened because I've seen it happen, and we all have with other drivers. The escrow is in case, let's say a driver gets mad and quits today and goes out here and he doesn't tell anyone. He just quits and goes and runs up $2,500 worth of fuel for the next 4 or 5 days before we find out they quit. The escrow is to help cover that kind of incidents or things like that. That's why it takes a little while to get your escrow back. The escrow for owner operators is not for actual repairs. What else is there? But that's what we got on the escrow. The information now. And it has happened several times. I know it's happened once. I know one driver that did it. But anyway, that's his point. I heard a lot of people didn't get it back. No, they're getting it back. Again, if they didn't get it back, we'll figure out what happened. Escrow seems like it's a common sense. Yeah, you would think, but anyway. So that escrow, that's the reason we haven't got settlements. Day cabs. What else? Trailer maintenance fee. He brought these steps. I'm going to explain what he did, the best I can remember, and this is going to give you a general idea of what happened. These step decks he brought down here, that he brought for us to use, he's leasing them for us to use on the sandbox and everything, because here's how Halliburton wants us to use the chassis. Halliburton wants the chassis slip seated. I mean, they just do. So what he did is he brought all these chassis down here, all these step decks down here, and in order to get those, he's paying $780 a piece per month for them. Plus, he had to get the locks installed on them and everything. Anyway, the whole total came up to thousands. I mean, we went through all the paperwork, we seen it and everything. So, in order to recoup some of that, he did, after we explained the $10 thing and everything, we had to kind of compromise on that. So it's only $7 per load, not 10. I know some people still aren't going to be happy about that, but like I said, we knew we weren't going to get everything we asked for. It just, and he the way I see it, I don't mind the $7. We still have not got paid. Working on that. I don't mind paying the escrow as long as I can keep moving. So the day cab's pulling out of here makes it a lot, not escrow, I'm sorry, the $7 a load. As the day cab's going in line with us and everything, that's going to help our checks go up. So I personally don't have a problem with the $7 anymore. Y'all might, I don't know. We're going to have to get together and, y'all going to have to let your opinion be known. Yeah, I will too. He's right. Like $7 over 10%, like other companies. Yeah, I'll go with that all day too. Some companies are charging 10% instead of $7. But anyway, that's the deal with the fees on the chassis. What else is there? He is aware that we have a communication problem. He is aware that payroll, billing, and some other issues. There's just a communication problem. He is working on it. He says it's going to take a little while. The company has grown so fast, so quick at everything that the office staff just couldn't keep up with what's going on. And another problem is a lot of us, we're in the want it right now generation. So when we don't get an answer right away on our emails or anything, we start calling. So when we're calling, it's taking time off of those guys actually doing our payroll. So anyway, he is going to work on trying to get some other people in there to start answering the phones more and everything. He knows it's a problem. He's not denying that at all. So we're working on that part. What else are we working on? Are they going to start answering their phone or respond to our email? They are responding to the emails. The problem is we're not getting the responses a lot of times. So, but yes, as I said, he is working on that, on fixing that problem. He called in some IT people and everything. He's trying to get all that fixed. So, yeah, we're working. We gave him a lot of stuff he has to work on. He knows he has to. He knows there's a problem, so he is working on it. The phone calls and the emails and everything, and getting back with us quicker and things. And it's like I said, and most of us, if you're like me, we just want to know that the email went in, just a confirmation that you received it. So they're working on that. Anything else? I'm trying to think. Any other questions, guys, about things? Those were our major concerns when this whole thing got started. A lot of things got tailspin out of control over the last few days, but those were our main issues, and those have been addressed. If you're sitting in settlements and you can't do anything else, and I know Adriana's going to hate me on this, if you called in to everybody else and you can't get any calls or anything, call her. Because it seems to be about the only system that really works at this particular moment. It's going to get better. He did call in IT people and stuff to start working on the email system, and he's working on getting some more people in there to help answer calls and everything. So we're moving in the right direction on that. And LP drivers, our escrows are for a different purpose. Our escrows are for if we turn our trucks back in, to make sure that everything that wasn't damaged on the truck is fixed. Ever get it back to where it used to be, would they have us swapping chassis again? That's the reason he got these step decks, so we won't have to swap chassis again. So there's still going to be, we got some drivers out here that only do 1 or 2 a day, and there's a lot more than you would think. They only want to do 1 or 2 a day. So those guys are going to continue to swap chassis, because the guy runs during the day, does his 2, he's done for the day, and there is no reason for that chassis to be sitting down another 12 to 16 hours. Yes, dispatches will be
loads will be dispatched equally. Thank you. That was another big thing. Owner operators will be in line. They will not be sent home. They will, like if one well goes down, company trucks and LP trucks will no longer get preference at that time. Owner operators, you guys will be on the wells with us. That was a big thing that both sides fought for. Both the LP and the owner operators were fighting for, and he agreed. You know, he thought he was doing a favor for the LP drivers and everything because of our payments and everything, but he does realize, and the LP drivers, you know, most of us didn't mind the owner operators being out here with us anyway. So that problem is solved right now. Owner operators will be working. If we all have to go down to one well and everything, owner operators will have the same opportunity to work when it's slow as the rest of us, or the rest of y'all. Because if it gets that slow, I'm going home. That's just my personal preference. Anything else? So yeah, dispatches will be dispatched equally. There will be no more, you know, putting one group over another group anymore. We're getting rid of 6 of our green LP trucks. We have enough drivers out here to handle everything. We're doing well and everything, and according to the count sheet and everything, we no longer when everybody's working, we get overstacked. There's too many trucks here, so he's sending 6 of the green ones out of here, and I guess putting them on either in West Texas or with the reefer or whatever division. But we have too many trucks on, and so he's going to slow down on that. West Texas, I really didn't know the questions to ask for y'all. I asked some that y'all sent me, but that's about it. How long is that going to take for equality? Immediately. That's in effect immediately. The day cabs immediately will start working in line, and the owner operators will immediately start being able to work in slow periods, just like the company drivers. That's an immediate now done thing. It may take a couple of hours because they got to call and make sure and get everything going. Do you know if they are hiring owner operators anytime soon? I do not. Again, I don't work for Amerifield. I just contract to them. You can call them and find out. A lot of owner operators didn't get paid since 5 weeks. Payroll do not want to receive calls, but also they never return the emails. In short, are you somewhat satisfied with what went down and is open to continue to work with you guys on rectifying other matters? Yes, Eric. I'm satisfied that we're moving in the right direction. Are we satisfied with the way things are? No, none of us are completely satisfied yet. Also, at $7 per load, and also pulling Halliburton chassis or just the trailers they brought in. All trailers are $7 a load. But you know, we all want. He wants to move forward with things. We want to move forward with things and everything. So we're going to start. He's implemented a lot of plans immediately again, and some things are just going to take a few days to hammer out the issues on. You know, I mean, we expected that. I mean, you can't get everything right overnight. But the quality on the drivers, that's an immediate action that's taking place now, and the day cabs going in line until he can get them out of here in about a week. That goes to effect immediately also. It may, again, give us a couple hours, because right now these guys are trying to call these guys, and we're trying to, you know, everyone's trying to make phone calls to get that happening, but it should be within a few hours of the day cabs running equal to everybody else, and owner operators running equally with the company trucks. And that's a big step. Those day cabs alone, guys, will help all of us get about an extra run or two a day. Just get, you know, being fair with the day cabs. We all know that. We've all been lapped by them and stuff. So that's a good thing for all of us. Anything else? I know I'm not thinking of everything. We went over a lot of stuff here. Day cabs, $7 trailers. There was one other big thing, I can't remember what. Oh yeah, the owner operators working equal with us. Those are the 3 biggest issues we had when this whole thing started. So that's what we all came down to work on and everything. And that's the reason we met with him and he met with us. And we went over the numbers and everything and got him finally understanding what we're saying. And he went over his numbers with us and kind of got us understanding what he's saying about the trailers. I mean, you know, it's. And he knows there's a communication problem and a transparency problem, so we should stop, you know, having that problem from now on. We'll be able to communicate with management and stuff a lot better. The thing is, though, we're going to have to pick certain representatives for the drivers because, again, everybody calling up the management team up in Tulsa gets overbearing on them, and then they can't do the job that we want them to do. You know, like we all want to get our checks on time. We want payroll to be done on time. But as of like Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday morning, everyone starts calling up there all the time. That's the reason they quit answering the phones, because they're trying to get the paperwork out. It's a big mess. Then we find out the email system's messed up. But again, stuff we're working on. As long as we're letting our concerns be known, I think he's going to keep working on it and stuff. So we just need to. When I say we're working on it, it means we are in a better communication system with them now than we were a week ago. Sounds good to me, or sounds good to me. Just hope it includes West Texas also. Should, from what I understand, it should be company wide. All of these things. Anything else? All right, guys. By the way, if you're working right now or you want to work, the well is 0 wait time on GEP. I mean, we got boxes up on there and everything, and my boxes got fixed to go out and get another load. But there's 0 wait time on GEP. So if you guys want to get out here and start getting some runs done, we're moving. Any other questions, anybody? Rate sheets, because I know there's been a lot of rumors and things flying around about those. We're good on that. Anything else? Any questions from anybody? Anything I can address real quick before I get back to work? All right, guys. Hey, another thing. Oh, that's it. That's what I was going to say. The newsletters that we used to get, the inform us and stuff and everything, but half of us were getting email system failure, the rate sheet problem, or not rate sheet, the newsletter problem will be addressed mostly by YouTube videos now. They're going to start doing videos to give us their information, and instead they're moving into sheets. You should have them. If you don't have the rate sheets, yeah, I'll try to get with them and make sure they send out another copy of them tomorrow to all the drivers. But yeah, we're they're going to try to start using social networking a little bit more. Anything else? Man, I need to shave. Man, I'm looking like Wooly. Uncle Fester. Some guy on here called me Uncle Fester. I think he was trying to upset me, but to me it was kind of funny. I do look like Uncle Fester. Morticia. Anyway. All right, guys. I hope that kind of gets us moving in the right direction. I know I really do have confidence we're moving in the right direction. He is trying to work on the problems. Literally, he thought we were making up problems, and I see why. Because after going through the testing system with the information system and everything, I realized why he thought we were just making up problems, and why we thought they were just ignoring us. That wasn't the situation. It was literally a communication failure. He does say, though, it's going to take some time to fix some of these other issues. Okay, I will XP. I'll take a look. I haven't got it yet. But he is saying, it's going to take time to work out some of these issues and everything. You just, it's going to take a few days, or a week, or 2 weeks, or whatever. But settlements and everything, we know y'all need to get those. That's one of our biggest concerns while talking to him, as trying to do the best we could to represent all the questions that were asked about and everything. So he is going to try to get those back out to us one way or the other tomorrow. Anything else? All right, guys. Be safe out there. Drivers, another thing. While we're making all the demands on the company is going to start making some of us too. On the way down here, they actually passed one or two of our trucks. Both trucks, the drivers were playing on text messages while driving. Safety is going to start hitting the roads a little bit more, and watching out for that kind of stuff. Don't be texting, driving, or look at your phone, watching movies, or whatever y'all are doing. And that's a zero tolerance thing. And you want to make sure I put that out there. That texting and driving is 0. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Watch your speeds on the lease roads. That was another big thing. That's about it, I guess. All right, guys, have a good one. And I'll try to do Hopefully I can get back to some better mood type videos tomorrow. I miss making my jokes and stuff as bad as they are. You guys